Arise, O Lord, for the ark of the covenant is risen. Beloved, we are here again and we welcome you to this great platform, the platform of difference and the prayer grounds of difference. We thank you again for your availability. When God said, I sought for a man or a woman to stand in the gap. May the Lord recognize your response, your obedience, and your availability. Many people want to be part, but as God said, for a lack of knowledge, my people perish. Majority of human beings lack knowledge. In fact, huge number. If you take the world's population to be 8 billion of human beings lack knowledge. That is why when you set up some tests, you will see how their behavior shows the amount of lack of knowledge. One, human reasoning has dropped from normal since the fall of man. And that is roughly about 6,000 years and over. Man's reasoning has dropped, falling down. In fact, the environmental situations, conditions of the world, the economic difficulties have worsened the reasoning point of human beings. And because of this low level of reasoning of humanity, it has affected the ability or the capabilities of analyzing things they come into contact with. Many people, a huge number of human beings, their state of analyzing things is not there at all. In fact, some people don't even know that whatever I listen to, whatever I hear, whatever I come into contact, I must reason first about it and analyze. These are two important state of conditions that man must have. And these two state of conditions, when you lack it, that is what we say people lack knowledge. For that matter, it has been difficult for God to deal with man. Now look at when man fell. It took God 4,000 years to be able to reconnect with us. Why? It was the lost state of reasoning and the lost state of analyzing things. That is why when the exact time came, God said, Jesus, son, you have to go. Now their reasoning state and their analytic state has become better. Even that, look at what we have done. 2,000 years ago, when the Messiah came, the 12 people he chose failed to reason. Totally, they failed. Not to even talk about they analyzing what they were hearing from their master. They couldn't reason, so how can they analyze? Now look at this. Every time he said, do you understand? They said yes. You see, a reasoning person is discovered when you ask such a question. A non-reasoning person will be known when you ask such questions. Before a question of that kind is asked, the person asking the question has detected that these people don't understand. But to get them understand, he must ask so that they should say, yes, we don't understand. Then the mind is opened and the mind is prepared to receive. But the moment they said yes, when they don't understand, the mind is blocked. So whatever you do, they will never receive what you have. That is why if you read the story with Jesus Christ and the disciples, you will see that several times he said, but you said you understood. You see? That tells you that when he asked them, knowing they didn't understand, they blocked the way for him to impact the understanding. Beloved, this platform I told you is not an ordinary platform, because this thing you are hearing, you can't hear it anywhere. This is a deep issue, deep matter. And many of our leaders, I tell you, are part of this human situation. They have reasoning problem. They have analytic state problem. They can't analyze things. That's why African is not going anywhere. We have the huge number of the sickness or the problem. Reasoning.